Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And in today's video, I have my monthly favorites video. I feel like last month I didn't have a lot of beauty products to talk about, and this month it's a 180. I have quite a few things to talk about. I also have a couple lifestyle things I want to talk about. I have some clothes, both pregnancy and non-pregnancy related. So if that is something you guys are interested in seeing this month, then keep on watching. Let's go. Also, did September not fly by? I cannot believe it's already October. My favorite month. Let's be real, my favorite month. Very excited for that. But I figured I'd start with this product I got from Amazon. I bought this lighter and it is awesome. So it is chargeable by USB and it just helps light your candles. So I thought we could light our candle together here. So you just kind of flip it on and the lights show how much power's left. And it's very easy to charge. It charged very fast for me. And you just push the button. And voila, we're lit. And I don't have to worry about running out of lighter fluid, which is super exciting. The next thing I wanted to mention briefly is this coffee. Wow. If you guys are pumpkin fans, you're gonna thank me. I randomly picked this up at Target like 2 weeks ago and it is so good. So it's from the brand Califia and this is their pumpkin spice latte cold brew with almond milk. It tastes so good. Now, is it like Starbucks level? No. But is it cheaper than Starbucks? Yes. So this has been so good. It doesn't have a very high caffeine percentage. It says it has less than 50 milligrams per serving. Just to put that into perspective, like when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to exceed 500 milligrams a day. So like a serving of this is 50. So this is what I would call pregnancy friendly coffee. All right, let's talk about makeup now. I don't even know where to start. My face is wearing most of these things. Not everything, because I could not use it all. Let's talk about tools. I honestly did not go through my brush collection to be able to find all of the ones I have because that would have been too much work. So I grabbed 3 of them. These black brushes from Profusion are so nice. So I did wind up getting like an eye brush set that I think had 5 brushes, and then I did get this one face brush. So this is their small tapered powder brush. These are such nice quality brushes. And not only that, the actual handles are like this matte black and they just feel a little fancier than maybe a typical drugstore makeup brush feels. And I love my drugstore makeup brushes, but the actual like handles, like they're like a little ergonomic here. They're just really, really good quality. I've been so impressed with these. I did purchase these on the Profusion website. I can link them down below. But yeah, overall, these Profusion brushes have been a big hit for me. Let's just talk like complexion products. So I feel like a lot of these products, maybe I beat over the head the past month or so, so you might not be shocked, but I was so impressed with this Hourglass ambient lighting powder. I have it in diffused light. Like it's, I don't know if you can tell how used this has been in the last month or so, that I decided to get this sculpture palette. I have debated for years as to whether or not to buy these. Still don't understand why Hourglass doesn't come out with multiple shades of palettes. I will never understand. However, speaking to the quality, this is worth the hype. I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, as far as setting my face, the only thing I am not wearing powder-wise from this is the highlighter, which will come later in this video. But today I used diffused light under my eyes. I think this one is dim light to set the rest of my face. And then I have the bronzer and mood exposure on as my bronzer and blush today. I have since gone on to try the highlighter. I know I didn't try the highlighter in my initial try on video. It does work on my skin tone. It's not going to be like this type of blinding highlight. It more matches my skin tone, so it kind of just looks like a glow within. And this blush is so pretty as well. I didn't want to use this one today because I didn't feel like it went with the eye look, which we will again talk about in a little bit. Just overall, like this palette is so easy to use, even for eye looks. Like this bronzer, I'm very much easily able to use as a transition shade and like go on with my day. And like these ambient lighting powders, I can use to like clean up my eyeshadow when it gets a little funky. It's just so easy to use. I'm so glad that I decided this year was the year that I was gonna finally do it, because I feel like when I do have the baby, this will be such an easy one and done palette, like just to make me kind of feel like myself, which will be appreciated at those points. Now really quick, I did want to touch on this highlighter because it's not a new product. So this past month in my Shop My Stash, I had all my singles in my Shop My Stash, and this one highlighter, I just came back to continually using over and over again. And not just as a highlighter, but also as an eyeshadow. Every time I would wear this as an eyeshadow and look in the mirror, I would be like, how does it still look so good? So I actually got this a long time ago in like an Ipsy glam bag, I think. So it's from Ciate, and I'm pretty sure this is the shade called Moonlight. I did look on their website to see like if it's still even for sale, and it looks like they've changed it to be called Pink on their website. I don't see it called Moonlight, but it's just so beautiful. And like, it looks like it would be too deep on my skin tone, but it really just blends in so well. I don't know, I think it was just like such a surprise when like I did my Shop My Stash this past month. I did not expect this one highlighter to just like continually blow me out of the water, but honestly, like, it was my most used highlighter this month. So I thought I'd talk about it right now. One other face product that I wanted to mention really quick, I'm not wearing it today because again, I could only fit so many products on my face at once, is this e.l.f. duo in White Peach. I'm such a fan. I've worn this a lot over the last month or so in multiple videos. I really like the shades in this palette. I feel like this shade is pretty unique for my collection. I don't have a lot of very true peachy colors. This highlighter, even though again, it looks a little bit dark, I feel like in the pan, it works on my skin tone. Even though it looks like it would be a little dark, it blends out very well. I know I mentioned some pretty pricey face products in this video too, but I think this is just as awesome. It's just a very different type of product, so it depends what you're looking for. All right, now I do have two eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna talk about the one I'm not wearing today because honestly, like, I didn't know if this was gonna be a favorite. I did not actually buy this. Well, I did buy it, but I used Ulta points to pay for it. This is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. I thought, you know, I love pumpkin spice. Like, I'm so excited for fall. Like, being pregnant in the summer was really rough for me, and I was just excited for the weather to just like chill out so I could go outside again and like breathe. And this, just like seeing this palette like brought me all this happiness. And I was like, I'm gonna get it. And it has been such a surprise to me. Like, when I bought the Gingerbread Spice palette 2 years ago, I liked it, but I never loved it the way I loved like the Chocolate Gold palette. This is awesome. I don't know if I like this more than Chocolate Gold. It might be a very close tie. The variety in this palette has surprised me. Every time I've worn it, I've been able to come up with a very different eye look, and like, it's making me go for more green and purple eye looks, whereas that's not always my go-to. Like, this is a lot more like my go-to eye looks. I don't know, it has so much pigmentation. It's probably the most pigmented Too Faced palette I've ever used. It's just been such a joy. Like, I've just enjoyed using this, and I have zero regrets about getting it. Okay, now for the eyeshadow I'm wearing today. This has been like my super easy, basic eye look. I feel like it looks like super wet. This eye look, I don't know, does it look like a glossy wet lid? Because that's the vibe I get every time I use this palette. This is the Estate Cosmetics Venice Fling palette they did in collaboration with Bailey Sarian. I didn't purchase this. I did choose this as one of my products to receive in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I most likely would have purchased it if it was not an Ipsy exclusive product, because I do really like Bailey and I really do think this is a cool color story. I did not know if I was gonna love this palette because, first of all, I'm not like the most eyeshadowy girl, but let me tell you something. This row across the middle makes this eye look, every time I'm just like, how does it look so pretty? I literally use this shade Tan Lines in my crease, a little toasty on the outer corner, and then I drench my entire lid with this Ocean Avenue in the middle, and it just makes this effortless eyeshadow look every single time. Also, the actual pans in this are so large that you are, depending on your skin tone, able to use some of these products, the mattes, as like bronzer. You can use blushes. My personal skin tone is too light for this one, but some people could probably even use this as a highlight. To compare to the size of a Too Faced pan, these pans really are gigantic. I overall have just been so impressed with this. I really just like that middle row, like, even if that was a trio, like, I would love that. Like, I just find this eye look so easy to do. I used one eyeshadow brush today to come up with my eye look, and like, it's just easy, simple, and looks really good. So Honestly, like for me to include 2 eyeshadow palettes as favorites in 1 month is a big deal for me. I don't do that too often. Okay, now I am going to talk more about like fashion things. So the first few things, honestly, only one of these things is truly like a maternity item. So it's kind of open to anyone to listen to this. So the first brand in general I want to talk about is called Blanky. This isn't everything I have. This is everything I have that is clean right now. I thrifted a pair of leggings from ThredUp from Blanky because this was a brand I was repeatedly getting recommended on Instagram ads. And I was like, what is this brand? I need to try it out. Got these and immediately fell in love. I am very picky about leggings. Like, I want to wear leggings that don't feel like I'm wearing leggings and they just feel like this is just me. This is just me. I don't know how you describe that except like a second skin. Like, I just want to feel like no like tightness across a band. Like, I just want to be comfortable. So I wound up actually ordering 3 more pairs from their website during their Labor Day sale. I also actually wound up thrifting another pair, but I thought it would be interesting to read you guys kind of about what they are because I didn't really know anything about the brand prior to like really buying from them. The whole thing with their brand is they make innovative support wear engineered to support you before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and after pregnancy. So like they kind of cover everyone. And one of the things I first realized when I bought these was I was like, not only are these like really like supportive, but these would probably be great for postpartum. So I made sure to grab like a couple that have these like more supportive like bands across. I also did grab a couple that are more like the over the bump kind of vibe, but the actual just like quality of their products is so nice. They're pricey. Highly recommend getting them on sale. But like these don't feel like the type of leggings that I would want to get rid of after I'm done being pregnant. Like these are the type of leggings where I'm like, I can wear them when I'm pregnant, but I 1000% can also wear them when I'm after my pregnancy and that they will last a long time. I haven't had this feeling trying on leggings for a first time in a few years. The last time I really had this like experience trying a pair of leggings for the first time was the first time I ever tried a pair of Fabletics on. So I am just a big fan of this brand right now and I can't stop. Next item I want to talk about, I bought in Target's sleepwear section. I finally bought a robe. I didn't have like just like a robe to wear, and now that it's getting like chilly in the mornings, I now have this robe. I also thought this would be like really nice because it's like a nice, I don't know. I shouldn't just like make up a fabric, should I? I should probably read what the fabric is. It's a 95% modal, 5% spandex fabric. I don't know. It's just like very like lightweight but soft, and I thought this would also be a nice kind of robe to have in the hospital. I've been wearing it every morning when I wake up. It is from the Target Stars Above brand. I got this in the medium large size and it's just been great. It's nice to throw on every morning. I don't know, do I seem really old getting excited about a robe? Maybe, but I didn't really have a robe before, so now I got this robe and yeah, I just really like it. I like the quality of it. Thought I'd share. Something that has become difficult as a pregnant lady is walking around without supportive shoes on. So I wanted something I could wear that was just like for inside the house because honestly, when I leave the house, I have to wear my like cloud foam Adidas to have like that support under my feet. But I didn't want to wear sneakers around the house and I was looking at slippers, and one of my concerns with slippers is when I'm home, really like to wear socks. Like I don't like to walk around barefoot too much, and I don't like the feeling of wearing socks and slippers and like sweatiness. It's like a lot. I just wanted something that my feet were going to feel supported in but not suffocated in, I guess is what I'm saying. So I went on Amazon and I was like, I wonder if they make cloud foam sandals, Adidas. So I actually wound up buying a pair of Adidas slides. I have not had Adidas slides since I was maybe in like high school. Wore them all the time. They were not like this though, but this kind of has like that foamy arch support. And I just walk around my house in these and my socks all day and my robe. I'm like a sight. I really am a sight to be seen when I just walk around my house. But yeah, these are very comfortable. I really like them. This to me is a lot more useful than if I had personally gotten slippers, because I know that I don't like when my feet get too hot. So I'm glad I was able to find a pair of sandals that weren't flip-flops, so I can still wear socks that I feel comfortable enough just like walking around my house in all day, every day. Something in general I just wanted to throw out there as a favorite is ThredUp. I know I kind of mentioned it earlier when we were talking about Blanky, but being pregnant and not really knowing like what I like for my body or what I want for my body, it has been so nice to just be able to go online and like look at like the different brands there are and the different styles of clothes. Like, I want to count how many orders I have made with ThredUp since getting pregnant, just so we can, just a little experiment here. Let's see. I have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate orders with ThredUp since getting pregnant, just getting different shirts and support wear and leggings and jeans, and it's been great. Like right now I'm wearing a pair of Gap leggings that I got from ThredUp, and I really do like them. They're very comfy. I didn't want to mention these as a favorite this month only because I don't know much about like Gap's clothing and if these were like a limited style of legging, but honestly like the Gap active legging maternity pants I have on right now are really comfy too. So it's just been nice to be able to, especially in COVID, shop and get clothes, because honestly the only place we go ever is Target, and that's because that is the only place we're able to food shop that is not over insanely crowded. I don't know why that's the only place we have been able to food shop that is not overly insanely crowded. So any clothes that I bought in person maternity wise have been from our Target when we are headed to the food aisle and I just swing by maternity on the way, and they barely have anything, but ThredUp has been a big savior for sure. Speaking of Target, did want to talk about this pair of jeans I bought. I don't think I've talked about these in a favorites video. I think I've only talked about them in a vlog. I talked about a very similar pair of shorts from this brand in my July favorites, and this brand sold at Target is called Isabel Maternity, and I just actually really like the quality of the jeans they have, but also their support band is one of the nicer quality support bands I have found in my experience now trying denim from different brands. I actually think that this band is a little bit higher quality, so to speak, than other brands of jeans I have tried since getting pregnant. Yeah, so I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know if this is helpful to anyone. And those have been my favorites for the month of September. Definitely looking forward to October. Not sure what my upload schedule is going to be looking like. Hopefully I'll be able to keep to at minimum 4 videos a week is what I want to try. But always aiming for 5, but we'll see, we'll see. And yeah, that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys have been liking this month. Is there anything I need to try? Let me know in the comments. And as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!